Does this brand new Mattel WWE Elite Series 111 Sandman figure make his first time in the line appearance worthy of the hardcore icon? Or is it just an extreme disappointment? Let's find out. Starting with the packaging, Sandman comes in the typical Elite Series box that features his photo on the left side as well as the front left corner. The back of the box includes a brief bio describing his hardcore style on ECW. Of course, you can also see the list of other characters who are in this wave. With the packaging now out of the way, I will give the open figure its own spin so that you can quickly see it all of the way around. While it's doing so, I want to add in a quick note that Sandman will also be available via the Monday Night Wars series as his hardcore hack persona from his time in WCW. It should end up being pretty similar to the current figure, with the exception of a change of attire. Now that Sandman is off the spinner, I'm going to give you guys a nice, slow, up and down look so that you can see all the details. The cloth goods ECW shirt wrapped in barbed wire is certainly a nice touch, but the really cool part is all of the print on his pants. I can't say for sure whether or not the actual sculpt of the pants is new, but the print is definitely unique. Now, with a closer look at the face sculpt, while I can definitely see a resemblance to Sandman, it seems a bit off to me. It might just be because of the expression they chose to implement, though. With that said, next I will discard the outerwear. The barbed wire piece is a softer, more pliable plastic that is just wrapped and tied around the body, so it can be easily removed and put back however you'd prefer. With those pieces gone now, I'll do another set of up and down looks so that you can see the actual body itself. The torso appears to be a fairly typical Elite Series body type for this size character. Might as well run through the articulation real quick, starting with the neck peg. It gets full rotation side to side, but very little up and down. The shoulders can raise too slightly above a T-pose, and of course rotate all the way around. The biceps also have full rotation, and the elbows are double jointed with a good crunch angle. The wrist pegs also have full rotation, along with the up-down movement, but they are really loose, making it difficult to maintain any particular position. The torso gets some decent AB movement, and fully rotates at the waist. The front to back movement at the hips isn't all that great, nor is it from side to side. However, the thigh cut gets good rotation. The knees crunch up really well, and the ankles have full rotation at the boot cut, plus decent front to back motion. Next, I'll share a quick look at the remaining accessories, which are mostly mock-up aluminum cans. Much like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sandman was quite the beer drinker in his performances, so these work quite well for that. The additional hands can hold them tightly, but that loose wrist does make it hard to maintain a particular pose with them. Finally, I'm going to bring out some of Sandman's ECW brethren for comparison. First up are the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray, and Devon. These are the older figures from years ago. I've still got to get around to updating them from the Vault versions. In addition to them, I also have Rob Van Dam in his Ultimate Edition form. I definitely need to keep adding more ECW guys to my collection. So with all of that said, does this brand new Mattel WWE Elite Series 111 Sandman figure make his first time in the line appearance worthy of the hardcore icon? Or is it just an extreme disappointment? Let's find out by utilizing my guidelines for a complete and fair review. But before I get to that, if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome to Civilian Collectibles. My name is Seville, and I am thrilled to share with you my passion for action figures, as well as other collectibles, primarily inspired by my favorite movies, TV shows, and video games. You will find that my ever-expanding collection features iconic superheroes, legendary science fiction characters, and skilled wrestlers, spanning a wide range of genres and franchises. However, I do occasionally incorporate characters from my all-time favorite DC comic stories. If you find this video entertaining, or you have found some helpful insights, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from me. Seriously, I really do appreciate all of the support so far. Now, back to my guidelines. For me, while Mattel certainly does reuse a lot of parts in general, this one does have enough new parts in the build to be accurate to the character with some good details. The proportions are okay, but the articulation isn't quite where I would prefer it to be, nor is its ability to stay balanced. Sandman has plenty of accessories, and while it did take a couple of tries, I was able to find him in my local Target store. The price for the standard Elite Series is fair, but I cannot ignore the incredibly loose wrist pegs. Therefore, Sandman earns a 7 out of 10 star rating, meaning it is still pretty amazing and worth owning for all fans of the character. So if you see the hardcore icon hanging on pegs in your area, I can certainly recommend adding him to your collection. Disclaimer: I utilize an AI voice clone to significantly enhance and deliver a consistent and clear experience, despite the occasional challenges I might face while speaking. I absolutely enjoy sharing my enthusiasm for collectibles with you all, but it's essential to recognize that there can be some slight speech difficulties, particularly after an exhausting day at work as a sales professional. These difficulties can sometimes hinder my ability to maintain the required energy and focus while creating new videos, which is why I rely on my AI voice clone to assist me in carrying out this responsibility. By doing so, I can ensure that I continue to provide you, my valued viewers, the steady supply of engaging content to enjoy. So, after considering all of that, I'm going to wrap it up by giving a quick shout out to the awesome people who helped make this channel possible. Be sure to check out their socials and hit up the description for more ways to keep up with me on all my different platforms. Alright, catch you guys on the next video.